Hello everybody, Tom Morley here, Irish fiddler, educator and author of the books Learn to Play Irish Trad Fiddle and the Fiddle Club Favorites series for strings, books for violin, viola, cello and mandolin with great fiddle tunes and folk tunes in them. I love sharing my passion for Irish fiddling, and I do it in workshops, classes and lessons all around the country. That's how I started this series called Irish Fiddling 101. I'm always looking for simple, fun tunes in the Irish trad world that are easy to learn, listen to, and play. Today we're going to learn a great Irish reel called the Rakes of Mallow. It's a very old tune, goes clear back to the 1700s, and if you're wondering what the name means, well, a rake is an old-fashioned term for a kind of a troublemaking kind of a guy who, start a fight or, try to make trouble with a girl or something. But back then, these kind of rotten characters were called rakes. And Mallow, I know you think of Marshmallow, it's a town in Ireland. So the Rakes of Mallow is probably a gang of, hoodlums in the town of Mallow. It's named for that. Goes clear back to the 1700s. Very popular tune as a dance tune all through these centuries, so it continues to be a great tune to listen to and learn. This tune is in the key of G. I've recently taught tunes in D and A, and the main three keys that fiddle players are going to play in when they're playing a tune in a major key are probably G, D, and A. The key of G only has one sharp in it, that's F sharp, which changes our fingering setup, and so instead of thinking of a lot of high seconds, it's actually low second on the A string and E string. We no longer have the C sharp, we need C natural, so high second goes back to low. Same on the E string, high second goes back to low for G natural. We still need the F sharp, however, on the D string, so we have a high second, and low second. And in fact, the notes in this tune are a G scale, starting on that third finger G on your D string. You can see that that scale had all low second fingers. We do need one extra note, and that's that F sharp, so you are going to have to use some high second fingers, so it's kind of more like a... So that would be a great warm-up for you to play this tune in the key of G. Many scale books have the scale in it and then the arpeggio. And then another exercise which is called playing in thirds. This is where you play a note, skip one, and then play the next one. Then jump back, play the note you missed, skip a note, and play the next one. It's a very common series of notes. Let's listen to what it sounds like to play a series of thirds in the key of G. So I'm going to start on that G again. So you can hear that happen. Well, the Rakes of Mallow uses that idea. The thirds is the instant very first melody. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. And then guess what? We're going to visit a third right under it. That would be 2 and open. So why don't we play that a few times and then we'll see how it fits into the melody. So those are really good things. So a lot of times the building blocks of every tune, as I like to say, are the scales, the arpeggios, and then these thirds. Fiddle players have been using that kind of trick in tunes for centuries. So the Rakes of Mallow is a great one for you to notice that with. Here's the very first melody on the Rakes of Mallow. It goes like this. So we do that, those thirds 3 times, and then go to low second for the C natural and go right down the row. Let's do that a few times. Then you go down one note, you go right to that F sharp and play F sharp and open A. So kind of a question and answer there, with the first tune being with the G and the B, and the second tune being with the F sharp and the A. And then you jump up to 3 fingers on the A string and go right down the row. So let's put that together, see what that sounds like. Ready, go. G. Let's do that again. And if you can leave your fingers down, by the way, that's really a good trick. Bridging, keep your third finger out of the way of your first finger, and you won't even have to move. Same with second finger and open. There's no reason you have to take that off over and over again to play open A, is there? You don't have to go. That's a whole lot of work for nothing. So if you can leave your second finger down, bridge it around your open A string. Everybody's supposed to be able to do that, and fiddle players can use that trick an awful lot. So try that, keeping the fingers down. I'm going to very mindfully keep my fingers down now as I play those first 4 measures again for you. So here's how they go, and watch my fingers. So that's a big help. So there's the first 4 measures of Rakes of Mallow. Then, guess what? You revisit the first melody again. Go up to D, and then the ending is probably the trickiest. It includes a low second and a high second right away. We'll do it again. Low second, 1, open, 3, high second, 3, open, low second. That's probably the trickiest bit of this entire tune, and you'll want to practice that a lot of times because it's also the way you end the second half of the tune. So work real hard to get a really nice pitch on the low second and a real nice high pitch on the F sharp. Really important. So let's listen to the whole first half of the tune again. Ready, go. Repeat it. Then you go up to, for the B section, you go to low second on the E string, and you just go right down like you were going down the scale. So you go right down until you get to the first finger B, and then you travel back up. So let's listen to that again. Then you start that whole idea again. 1, 3, open. Then you do it again. And it like the first one. Let me put that all together for you for the B section. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, open. 1, 2, 3. Good luck with this tune in G, and let's play it all together. 1, 2, ready, go. So there you go, a centuries-old tune. It's still a great tune to learn to play today. Once again, Tom Morley here. Hope you're enjoying learning these great Irish tunes from me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.